Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another Idiot's Guide to Marathon Training, and I am about 167 hours outside of my surgery, and it puts me at basically damn near a week. I'm an hour before my surgery got done, maybe 2 before I got done, but anyway, it's basically 7 days since my surgery. The doctor said I could get my feet wet today, I could shower and stuff. I'm going to hold off on getting them wet. I'm going to go ahead, and I've been showering, just wrap them up in bags. I'm going to go ahead and do that again today because yesterday my dog stomped my foot and blew open a couple of the toes, and I do not want to risk the chance of getting infection in there. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of maybe I don't know, tape them up again. I've been wiping them off with like dry wipes and wet wipes and that kind of stuff like you would use for like elderly people or people that are like in hospice care, that kind of stuff, those kind of bed wipes. I've been using those, my feet and between my toes, trying to keep them from smelling because nobody needs that crap. It's already bad enough. I'm trying to heal up. So I've noticed my body also is kind of breaking down a little bit. I think just I'm putting so much energy is going into healing my toes that my body's kind of taking a little bit of a back seat. Plus I have been eating poorer, which is also, I think, causing me a big problem there too. I've been eating worse food because I'm just kind of comfort food, lack of a better term. And what I think is happening is the fact that my body's not used to eating poorly like that because I'm used to eating such healthier stuff. I went ahead and made up a bunch of smoothies today: banana, mango, peach, apple, orange, all kinds, just a bunch of smoothies and stuff. They're in the freezer. I like to eat my smoothies like it's like sherbet, like a frozen ice cream, frozen sherbet. Makes me feel like I'm getting more out of my food that way instead. Because I could drink down a 4-banana smoothie in like 10 minutes. It wouldn't be a problem at all. If I freeze it, and as I thaw it, I'll eat it while watching like Netflix, something like that. It'll give me a good chunk of time. Like it might take upwards of 2 hours just to melt out enough I can scrape off the top as I go. And I went ahead, and that's my goal there, trying to eat a little bit healthier. I'm still going to eat some junkier food because I'm so bored. I'm not running, and there's so much that running allows me to think things through and really clear my mind, and I'm able to do that. But my feet are coming along very, very well. They're much less pain than they've been in for a long time, except for where the dog stomped on me. But it's going to happen. It's going to be the thing. So, and we're out here at the reservoir. I'm not sure if he's going to get in the screen there or not. That's him right there trying to sniff the camera. So anyway, we're out here at the reservoir game, kind of sit in the background behind me. Came out here to let him run around and play. It's actually where he wiped out yesterday. So he's off leash again. He's got the shot collar in case he decides to go getting too crazy. I'll probably have to basically, pull him back in a little bit because I don't want him to hurt himself. He has made a couple hot laps already, not too bad. And we did walk a little ways. I've probably walked 100 yards maybe out on the trail. There was something going on there. I couldn't tell what it was, and I thought it was going to be a otter, and what it was, but whatever it was, we couldn't tell by the time we got there. So headed back. I'm super excited about being a walk. I mean, that's 200 yards I walked out here, and all I have on is just the hospital boots. I don't have socks on at all, trying to let my toes really air out a little bit. I'll go home, I'll wipe them down. I had them wrapped up again last night because I don't want them getting beat around while I sleep. So they're just super, super amazing how well they're coming, how much better I feel about all this. So I've got great optimism. Like I told the doctor, I'm gonna wait to run it all until he takes the stitches out, which would have been a week from today. It'll be a week and then till Tuesday from today. So not the next Tuesday, but Tuesday after that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I think it's like the 13th, 14th, something like that. What I think it is. So I'm going to give him a little more time just because it's on the fact that's when he's back in the office, instead of saving me an extra couple hours of drive time there over to a different place where he works different places different days. So instead of driving, plus like you said, he better to go ahead and give him a little more time to heal up before he pulls him out, because of the fact that I am going to start doing a lot more. My plan is I got stuff tomorrow I'm going to do. I'm going to mow my lawn. With the rider, I'm going to push. There's too much to be pushing that. But I'm going to mow those. I got to mow like 3 lots. I got another rental property across town I got to mow, and then another lot for an uncle. I got to mow his property. So that'll take me, I don't know, probably 3 hours or so, which won't be too bad. Like I said, I'm going to be on a rider. It won't be bad at all. And then my plans for Saturday, I thought I was going back down to the Kansas City area, and that's fallen through. It's not going to happen now. So I think instead I'm going to either maybe do a little check-in to go into Des Moines, checking out some fireworks. But I think most likely what I'll do is just head up to my buddy's house in Ottumwa. I haven't been up there for quite a while. Last couple of times I had a chance to get up there. He was out of state for races and fun runs and whatnot. And the other times when he was around, I was out of state, helping my cousin move and spending time with other people. So that right there is one of those things that I haven't seen him for a while. So I'm going to go up there. He hasn't seen my toes. He's seen pictures of it. He thinks I'm a damn buffoon. A lot of people do. So this is most, like I said, just more of an example to let you guys know in case you're thinking about doing something as dramatic as this. I'm hoping as time goes on, I'll start telling you how much better it is, and then it'll update in 6 months or a year from now. Out of the water, out, Bruce. You didn't have permission to go in the water. Anyway, sorry about that. That's my dog getting in trouble down there in the water because he has to have permission to go swimming, and it's not hot enough for me to be swimming. So, plus he has that wound on his own foot too that I don't want to get infected. So anyway, but I'm hoping in 6 months or a year from now I'll make a little update on these, and I'll be able to tell you how much better my running has become without the toenails. I don't have to worry about the pressure, the toenails falling off during long runs, drilling holes in them, burning holes in them, pulling them off, all that kind of stuff. You go back and look, I've got a video on here where I've actually pulled off multiple nails before. I think I might have only posted one of them, but it's gross, it's disgusting. It's not fun, it's painful as hell. Not nearly as painful as it was the first few days, but it hurt worse than my feet hurt right now on each toe. Now, you add that times 10, it's worse now than it was then. But each individual toe, and I had to pull a nail off, hurt this bad. So if I can do this bad once and I get through it, like I said, if it costs me a month of running, but I can go and run toenail area, tip of my toes, pain-free the rest of my life, it's completely 100% worth this effort. Now, if it gets infected and I get gangrene and I lose half my foot, wouldn't have been worth it. But that's a risk I was willing to take. So anyway, everything comes with a risk. There's a risk and reward for everything in life, and I thought the reward for this outweighed the risk. So I went ahead and pursued it. And like I said, I'm doing my damnedest, which is killing me, not to go out and start running. I think right now today I could easily knock out a mile at a slow pace, 16-minute, maybe even 12-minute pace. I could probably have done that. But I know I would have been bleeding like crazy. I would have been miserable from it. I would have paid long-term consequences of it. So I'm choosing not to do that. I'm choosing to take the time completely off, which is going to be good for other injuries I've been nursing and not healing up completely. So this time off is going to be an overall, all-around good thing for me. 541 days in a row of running, it's hard to get your body to heal back up completely. So that's something I've got to look at in the future. So if I ever do decide to run streak again, I have to really cut my miles back and stick with, like a 3 or 4 day a week training plan, and then actually make sure what would be a rest day is only a mile long, super slow run. Because a lot of times I was running 10 miles a day in a row. I mean, I was running 10K minimums there, quite a bit of stuff. I knocked out way too many miles in this whole process. So I'm going to definitely do my training. Like, I'll probably set up a 3-day training schedule. So my goal is going to be probably a 4-day, leading up my 50 mile. And after that, if I start my run streak again, I'll go ahead and go to a 3-day training schedule. And then the other 4 days will be biking, others like that. And then the other 4 days will be literally just the single miles. And I know a lot of times I thought, what's the use of getting dressed, especially in the winter? Trying to get all bundled up and you got to run, it's a stinking mile. What's the purpose in that? Just run longer. But I'm going to have to just let my body have that time off and take the mile a day on the days. And I'll still be knocking out, hell, I've been averaging over 26 miles a week this year here, I think. I have to look at the numbers to see exactly. But I knocked out 184.01 miles in the first 25 days of technically, I guess, last month, but of June. That's ridiculous. I know guys that don't run 184 miles in 2 months, let alone run it in 25 days. So anyway, that's pretty much where I'm at. The feet are doing great. I'd say pain scale, I'd say down to maybe a 5. Again, my pain scales are very, very conservative because, like I said, I've never felt pain of 10. I know a lot of guys like, I got a pain of 14. And no, you die. If people have died of pain, and if it's a true 1 to 10 scale, you can't go to 11 or 14. So I would say today it's about a 5. Like I said, each toe individually hurts about the same as it would back when I'd pull a toenail off or rip the toenail out myself. So I bet you take that times 10, it does add up and it does suck. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm feeling great, feeling optimistic, feeling positive, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kick this, injury's ass, actually not injury, this recovery's ass, because it was not an injury, it was a self-inflicted pain, I guess. So anyway, that's my goal. I will talk to you guys soon. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Get out there, lace your shoes up, hit the door, and get your run on.